welcome to this tutorial on Learn WordPress by Simplilearn. So, ever thought of making your own website but felt it's too complicated or expensive? Well, good news, you don't need to know how to code or be a tech expert. So that's where WordPress comes in. It's one of the easiest and more powerful tools out there to create your own website or blog. First off, let's understand what WordPress actually is. So at its core, WordPress is a content management system, that is a CMS, meaning it helps you manage all the content, text, images, videos and more on your website. So it's like a digital workspace where you can easily create and organize all the things you want to show on your website without needing to know coding. So, if you are looking for a simple analogy, think of WordPress as a blank canvas. You can build whatever you like, whether it's a blog or a portfolio or even a store. And it's free. That's right, it doesn't cost anything to get started with WordPress itself. And the fun fact is, WordPress powers over 43% of all the websites on the internet. That includes everything from the personal blogs to major business websites. So if you're using WordPress, you're in a good company. So now let's move on and understand, why do we use WordPress? So let's talk about why WordPress is so popular. So why do so many people, including major businesses, choose it over other website builders? So here are some key reasons. The first one is, it's free and open source. You don't have to pay for WordPress to start building your website. It's open source, which means it's constantly improved by a community of developers around the world. Then secondly, it's highly customizable. So no matter what kind of website you want, there's a theme and plugin to help you get there. So whether you are building a blog or a full e-commerce store, WordPress has what you need. Then coming to the third one, we have it's easy to use. So WordPress is super user-friendly, so even if you have ever made a website, you can get the hang of it quickly. So it's all about dragging and dropping elements. So then moving forward, it's SEO friendly. So if you want your website to show up on Google, WordPress is built in a way that helps you optimize your site for the search engine. That means better chances of people finding you online. And then finally, it's scalable. So as your website grows, WordPress grows with you. You can start small, and as your needs change, you can add more features and upgrade without rebuilding the whole site. So let's now move on and understand one of the basic things. So here's where it gets a bit tricky. There are two types of WordPress, WordPress.com and WordPress.org. So let's clear up the difference. So WordPress.com, this is like a renting an apartment. You don't own the space. So WordPress takes care of hosting, security and maintenance. And there are some pros, that is easy to get started, no need to worry about hosting or technical stuff. And there are some cons as well. There is limited customization. You have to upgrade to premium plans for more features, and you can't install custom themes or plugins unless you pay. And in WordPress.org, this is like owning your own house. You get full control over everything. So you can install any theme, plugin or tool to customize your website. So full freedom to tweak the things to your heart's content. And then there are some cons as well. You need to handle hosting and security by yourself, but don't worry, I'll walk you through that in a bit. For most people, starting a blog or a business website, WordPress.org is the better choice because it gives you complete freedom and flexibility. Now let's move on and understand how to create a website using WordPress. So creating a website with WordPress might seem overwhelming at first, but with just a few simple steps, you have fully functioning site. So let's break it down. So the first step is choose a domain and hosting provider. So the first step is creating your website is to choose a domain name and a hosting provider. So your name is the web address where visitors will find your site. For example, www.mysite.com. So a hosting provider is where all your website files are stored. So think of the hosting as your website's home on the internet. So there are several hosting providers available such as Bluehost, SiteGround and Hostinger. So all of which offer easy integration with the WordPress. So most of the hosting providers also provide a one-click WordPress installation, which means you don't need to worry about the complex server configurations or setups. So once you have chosen your domain name and signed up with the hosting provider, you are ready to go. And then comes the second step, that is install the WordPress. So once you have signed up with your hosting provider, the next step is installing the WordPress. So the beauty of WordPress is that it's incredibly easy to install even for the beginners. So most hosting providers offer a one-click install feature which automatically installs WordPress for you. So this means you don't need to deal with the complicated software installations. Then after the installation is complete, you can access your WordPress dashboard, the control center of your website, by typing www.yoursite.com and /wp-admin in your browser. So here you will be able to manage your site's content, appearance and settings. Then coming to the next step, that is choose and customize a theme. So once WordPress is installed, the next step is to choose a theme for your website. A theme determines how your website actually looks and feels. And then WordPress offers thousands of free and paid themes that you can actually browse and install directly from the appearance and then theme section in the dashboard. So think of it like choosing a template for your website. So once you have found a theme you like, you can customize it to fit your brand and style. Then you can adjust the colors, fonts and layout without needing to write any code. So WordPress even has a customizer tool that allows you to make real-time changes. So you can just see exactly how your site will look as you tweak it. And then we have adding pages and content. So now comes the fun part, adding pages and content to your website. The first thing you will likely want to do is to create some essential pages such as home page, about us page, contact us page. To do this, simply go to the pages, add new in your WordPress dashboard. So here you can just add page, text and other elements to your page using the WordPress block editor. So the editor is intuitive and lets you drag and drop elements to build your pages. So whether you are creating a blog post or an entire page, you can format and design your content however you want. So this is where you will begin to see your site come to life with your personal touch. And then coming to the last but not the least step, that is install plugins. So the last step to creating your WordPress website is installing plugins. So plugins are add-ons that extend the functionality of your website, allowing it to do the things like add contact forms, improve SEO or create an online store. So some popular plugins for beginners include Yoast SEO for optimizing your website for search engines, WooCommerce for creating an online store, and Contact 7 for adding a contact form. Plugins are one of the reasons WordPress is so powerful. So they let you easily add complex features without needing to write any code. And that's it. With just these 5 simple steps, you have created your very own WordPress website. So from choosing a domain and a hosting provider to customize your site's appearance and adding content and installing plugins, you now have the tools to create a fully functional site that can grow with you. So WordPress is powerful, flexible and beginner friendly, making it to the perfect platform for anyone looking to build a website. So let's now move on to the next chapter. So the next chapter is about WordPress components. So WordPress consists of a few key components that make up the entire structure of the platform. So these can be broken down into dashboard, front end and the database. So here's a deeper dive into each of them. So the first one is dashboard. So this is where the magic happens. The WordPress dashboard is your control panel, your backstage area. It's where you manage everything about your site, creating posts, adding pages, modifying settings, and installing the plugins and themes. So when you log into your site, this is where you will land. So think of it like the cockpit of an airplane. You will be flying your website from here. So the dashboard contains posts for creating and managing the blog post. Then it contains pages to create the static content like your home page or the contact page. And then it contains appearance to modify the designs, themes and the layout of your site. And then it contains plugins to add extra features like the SEO tools or security enhancements. And then it contains the settings for controlling the general settings like site title, permalinks and more. So now let's move on to the next component, that is the front end. So this is the public facing side of your WordPress site, the pages and the posts that your visitors see. So the front end is built using the content you create in the dashboard, but it's all styled and displayed for the world to see. So essentially your website's face that interacts with the users. And then it has database. So all the contents, users and settings in your WordPress site are stored in the database. So this database is powered by MySQL or MariaDB depending on your setup. So when a visitor lands on your page, WordPress pulls the necessary data from the database and displays it on the front end. So now, moving forward, we'll learn how to enhance WordPress. So, enhancing WordPress, one of the reasons WordPress is so popular is its flexibility. You can easily enhance it using plugins and themes. So, plugins, think of plugins are apps for your website. They extend the functionality of WordPress without requiring any coding skills. So, whether you need to contact form, want to optimize your SEO or wish to create an online store, plugins are your go-to tools. So some popular plugins include Yoast SEO, a must-have for optimizing your site for the search engines. Then we have Jetpack, that it offers security, performance and marketing tools. And then we have WooCommerce, which is perfect for setting up an online store and selling products. And then we have Elementor, a drag and drop page builder for creating the custom layouts. So these plugins make your site more powerful, improving its functionality and features without a need for the technical knowledge. So then moving on, we'll have themes. So themes control the design and the layout of your website. So while WordPress comes with the default themes, you can choose from the thousands of free and premium themes. You give your site the look and the feel you want. So think of it like choosing the outfit for your website. So whether you want a sleek corporate design or a fun and a quirky blog layout, themes allow you to customize the style effortlessly. So some popular themes include Astra, is a lightweight, highly customizable theme. And then we have Divi, is known for its drag and drop page builder functionality. And then we have Ocean WP, is a flexible theme with lots of customization options. And then finally installing WordPress. So now that you understand the core components, let's look at how to get started with installing WordPress. So the installation process is fairly simple, especially with the many of hosting providers that offer one-click WordPress installation. So the step 1 is choose a hosting provider. So to get started with WordPress, you will need a hosting provider. Popular options include Bluehost, SiteGround, and HostGator. So these services often come with the one-click WordPress installation, making it easier to get your site up and running. So then step 2, we have installing the WordPress. Many hosting providers allow you to install WordPress with a simple click. So if you are installing it manually, download the WordPress from the official website, that is the wordpress.org, and then upload the files to your server. And then set up the database and configure settings like your site's title, username and password. Last and the final step is start customizing. So once you have installed, you can log into your dashboard and start setting up your site. So choose a theme, install essential plugins and start creating posts and pages. So don't forget to configure your site settings and ensure everything works perfectly. So building a website with WordPress doesn't have to be hard. So whether you're creating a blog or an e-commerce store, understanding these core components will help you build a solid foundation. So once you have WordPress set up, the possibilities for customizations are endless. So making it a perfect choice for anyone from beginners to advanced users. So let's move on and switch to the next chapter. In this tutorial, we will use WordPress.com to get started for free. And then I will show you how you can later upgrade to a more powerful setup if needed. So alright, open your browser and go to WordPress.com. And as soon as you go to your WordPress.com, as I have already logged in, if you are a beginner, they will ask you for login. So create an account for your, and then you have to follow certain steps that they will guide you through, like the start your website, and then you will be asked to create an account using your Gmail or Google. Next, it will ask you to choose a domain. This is your site's web address basically. So if you're just exploring, you can pick the free option like yourname.wordpress.com or anything like that. But if you want a professional look, you can buy a custom domain like yourname.com, totally up to you. So once you have picked your domain name, select the free plan for now. We can always upgrade later. Then it will ask you for all the goals you actually have for creating your website. So do select on your own basis, and then next go to the design tab and then click on themes. So here, this is basically the dashboard of WordPress.com. So let us now begin with add new site. And so it will first ask me to choose my domain. So I'll just go for, I can even click on here if you have a new domain of your own, like use a domain of I own. Then basically you can go back and search your domain, like go for flowers. This is basically for the free plan. Flowers 6, this is basically free, you can select it. And then you can continue. And then they will tell you about, there's a plan for you. Whatever site you are building, there's always plan to make it happen sooner. So there are basically 3 plans. The free plan that I will be showing in this video. Then there is personal plan that make your mark with a custom domain. That is 160 rupees per month. That is 1920 for your first year and 2400 billed annually. It has 6 GB of storage, and for the free plan it has 1 GB of storage. Then unlimited pages, posts, users and visitors. And here there are unlimited pages, free domain for 1 year basically. You can actually get your own domains for free. Then you can add free browsing experience for your visitors. Then dozens of premium themes. They're basically themes that are paid and free. You can actually have an access for the paid themes, and then support from your expert team, then stats, and the great popular one is premium. So step up site customization with the premium design features, and this is per month 3360 for your first year, and then for 1200 billed annually. So it has a greater, even the double plus 1 storage, 13 GB storage. You can upload videos, connect Google Analytics, and basically you can do anything. So if you scroll down, you can see another 3 plans: business, WooCommerce, and WordPress Enterprise. So for this business, this is basically for the businesses, next level WordPress with custom plugins and themes. And then it has WooCommerce and Woo Enterprise. So we'll basically go for this free, start with free. And then basically it will ask me about the goals, as I have already mentioned. So you can even skip from this, but I want to make it look like one. So I will just say create a course, allow people to contact you, build and grow audience. Basically this should be the basic need of making a website from WordPress. And then promote a business, showcase a portfolio, share video content, and you can select on to next. And here you have to basically pick a theme. So basically this would be the choose of homepage design. This would be the design basically of your homepage that can work for you. You can always change later, I mean obviously, but then you can see WordPress has already picked the type for me, like blog and portfolio, and topic would be business and education. So you can always click on for free to get the free things. As we are beginners, we will go for free. So Jada, this is also good. 20, 25. This is also nice. This is also good. And basically, I will go with this. And you can see it is nice. Basically, this is a photographer thing. And you can click on continue. In just no minutes, it will make all the things prepared. And you can go ahead. And basically, these are the steps of your making a website. The first one was select a design that we have already done, choosing a plan that we have done, and then we will give your site a name. So let's click on this. And now you are here in the general settings. Now WordPress will take you to your site's dashboard. This is where all the magic happens. So let us begin with the site title. So basically this is add your website name. For example, I will give as AI updates, and I will basically give it as AI updates. And then it would be site tagline, where a short description like sharing tech tips with the world. You can actually say sharing tech tips with the world and AI news update. And then basically you have to choose a site icon. And then basically you can choose your site icon. So as there are various sites that you can actually take your site icon from, but yeah, I have chosen it from the internet and I will upload my file. Even here you can actually upload your URL of the particular image. And there are various actually details available over here, like the dimensions. It should be a 512 by 512 pixels. Maximum upload file size should be 1023 MB, and you're currently using this much out of this MB. So upload limit. So there is always a limit. Do make sure that you are actually filling all the criterias and you are uploading. You can actually upload a file over here. And you can click on set as icon. It will look like this in the particular site of yours. Then basically you can create your logo over here. This is basically a logo maker. As we can click on this, it will take some time. But then you can see you can just continue with Google. Choose a username over here, for example, give it as AI updates, and then you can create an account of yours. You can select AI updates, your account has been created, what brings you to Fiverr. So this is basically a continuation of that WordPress that it has redirected you from. So you can select that I'm a client or I'm looking to offer my services. You can have freelancer, and then next you can see solo freelancer. What's your freelancing experience? I'm just getting started. Great, you're almost here. Here's what next. Complete your freelancer profile, create, start exploring. And you can just get into over here, make your logo, add your brand name. It is basically AI updates. And here you can give the slogan as providing tech related updates and AI news and AI. We'll just see AI. And then we can just click over here in the next, and okay, it will just tell us about your brand. Select your industry. So we will say it's educational, edtech, maybe. Education, we can also say educational education. We'll search over here and we can provide this. Add elements you would like your logo to include. AI. We can say AI, then coding, and then you can click on next. So have a logo style in mind. So we'll like the vintage, or you can go for 3D. So we will go for next. Then define your brand's personality. Simple only. It is fun. It is very much fun. Traditional, no, it's very innovative. Classic, it's okay. Accessible, and premium, accessible. It is. Make my logo. And then it is actually matching all your things together, coming in things, and you can basically choose your logo from here. So it has created damn great logos designed by, this is nice, AI updates. This is actually nice. I really liked it. But then you can actually compare your favorites and then choose from it. And it has really created great logos. So you can just go over here and you have to basically buy and download. So this is not for free for sure, and it will require 2,676 rupees. So for now, as we are only overseeing the thing that we want everything for free, because right now we are in a beginner level, so we would not consider this. So let's get back and ignore this part. And then you can basically, date format is this, fine. 9 AM, it is also fine. Week starts on Monday, everything, and you can save. And next, after you have saved actually all the settings over here, you can just move on. And for now, we have to create two important pages. There is the home and the about. So for that, we'll go to the left menu, and from here, we'll go to the pages. And then we will click on pages, and basically we can see it has created an about. So let's click on this page, and you can see welcome to the editor. Then if you click on next, it will basically see you all the features over here available, but for now we'll cross this and we'll write here, we'll create here home. And over here, this is an example of a page, unlike post. So basically you can write over here, we provide. You can basically cross this out, technology related tips and knowledge. And basically you can write it over here. You can take the help of ChatGPT as well, because it will basically give you everything. Discover what's new in the AI field. And then what you can do is, you can basically see there are various filters available over here. So I would click on this and ask AI agent. I will ask it, make it look like what we are offering, and make it engaging and professional. And you can just click on generate. And you can basically see, explore our comprehensive technology tips and insights, discover the latest advancements in the AI field, and stay ahead with our curated knowledge designed to empower you. So this is really nice. And you can see over here, you have only 19 requests remaining. For more, you have to basically upgrade it. So I will make it I have to basically click on everything and I have to make it bold. You can make it italic as well, and then you can provide a link over here, and for more you can highlight it, inline code, inline image, and you can basically add everything you want to. So for now we will save this, and you can see the page is updated. So we will just move ahead and let's add another page. Okay, so just click on this add page, and in no time it will create another page for you, and we will name this as about, as we have to create two different things. So for sure, for right now we would write, we are a tech enthusiastic team looking forward to share everything on our mind and let it reach you. Get everything under the same website. So I have written something, and basically I want again to ask my AI assistant that make it look what we are up to, include that we are a team of 20 young tech minds, better would be, hoping to reach to you, and make it engaging, and you can click on generate. Now here we can see we are a dynamic team of 20 young tech enthusiasts eager to share our insights and innovations with you. Join us as we explore the latest trends and ideas, all curated under one exciting platform. And this is really nice. So we can click on publish for just the page to be there, and you can click on publishing, and then we can just go inside, and here let's now add content inside the pages. So you can create pages like the contact, service, about, and everything, or you can post something for blogs or news articles. So we will now create a blog post. So to create a blog post, we'll go to post itself, and you can go to add post, and here this dashboard will appear. So basically you have to add a title, write your content, and then simply click on publish. So we will write as, will AI replace humans? And then we'll come over here and write, artificial intelligence will create jobs and replace who won't accept it gladly. So it will never be the AI who will replace you from your workplace. Rather the smart people coping up with AI will. So instead of just running away from it, we can just start leveraging AI in our daily tasks and win it. Now basically you can click over here, and I would again ask AI assistant to make it enthusiastic, because I want that tone like that, and engaging to drag attention. And basically you can see it has created everything. Artificial intelligence is set to revolutionize the workforce. Rather than fearing the rise of AI, let's embrace it and thrive together. And so now you can just accept it and then click on publish. Then you can click on the background as well, and you can choose the first. Let me think about that. We want the color of this to be white. So text white will make it was white, and then we can background to be black. Yeah. So basically it is not acting in the background of the particular block. You can definitely make it black, and you can again make it black. So it's up to you how you want to do this, and you can click on publish. Recheck the settings and click on publish. So now you can just move ahead and just think, if you want to actually embed images or videos, like if I go to that post again over here, we can just click on this plus button. So if you just go to plus, you will basically see blocks, patterns and media. So blocks, there would be for this text thing, paragraphs, headings, list. If you go to this pattern, so everything you want will be here. And media, if you go here, will basically get images and everything. You can add images like this. You can go to blocks and even writing prompt. This is, you can basically add everything from your image or from gallery itself. You can click on image and generate with AI. Artificial AI robots shaking hand with humans. Let it be. And you can click on, select the style, like created this anime, and generate. So basically you will be getting everything under the same platform. So you have to wait for some time. And let it be. Insert the image. And it goes well with it. You can basically replace it from here, and you can click on save. So before just going away, you can see you can even upload videos, video press, image compare, slideshow, story, tiled, gallery, audio even. If you can even include buttons, columns, groups and everything. So basically you have to sit and explore, and this is a great time. You can pause the video and make it look as if you want it to be. So it's only about drag and drop. Just save this and we are almost done for this post. Then you can just go back and as we have actually made a few pages, let's build a navigation menu. So under this appearance, you can basically go to this and this is basically the editor's page. So here in the left hand side, you can basically see navigation, styles, pages, templates and patterns. So let's get the navigation. So after you click onto navigation, this is basically the about and the home page, and then you can just drag it, click on edit, and then you can just make it to up. So it would be home page and about page, and you can basically save this. So basically your website has actually started to take the shape, but let's add some more magic. Now that you have get your website set up, let's make it more functional, but without paying anything. So the great thing about the free WordPress.com plan is that it still gives you access to some of the really helpful built-in tools. So even if you can't install the third-party plugins just yet. So basically you can even see the statistics over here. So basically track how many people visited your website, and then you can see the marketing settings. You can go to the insights, unlock your insights. For this upgrade you have to do this 200 per month. So basically we'll be getting all the insights, all time highlights, the latest post and everything, the traffic and everything. Then you can go to subscribers and see no subscribers here, import existing subscribers, add the subscriber block to your site and share your site. So everything you will be getting over here. No visitors now, no days. So there will be marketing settings like add social media accounts and enable sharing buttons. So allow visitors to leave a feedback. So you won't be able to add external plugins like the Elementor or the Yoast SEO, but don't worry, you can still customize and create a great looking website using WordPress. So now let's move to the next fun part of the design. So let's move on. The navigation part we have already seen. So let's move on and just go to themes over here. So and basically you can click on to this themes and you can view all the things over here and explore the styles they can. Then you can go ahead if you can click on this, you can basically edit your content over here. Then this is the default style. You can style the variations over here. Let's give this, you can actually view how it will look like over here. If you go this is basically making it more professional. Then add a review if you want to. Then editing your site content, that is a guide video for you, and you can actually share everything. So now let's move on to this editor menu. And basically you can go to this style section and edit it according to you. You can just click on this browse styles and just the way we have actually chosen, you can do it. And then you can even select the typography you want, like the headings or the captions like that, H1, H2, everything. You can make it according to you. So it's a very easy website, I would say. And then you can font size presets you can also use. Then you can go for colors, backgrounds, shadows and layout. So now let's expand your site by adding more pages. So basically we would cancel it and I would go back. And thus with this you can actually create as many things as you want. You can just add pages if you want. If you have to upgrade, you can still upgrade. If you had to post anything, you can post. Then coming to media, you can add media file or import medias. Pages that you have already seen. Comments, if you want to give a feedback, you can do it. Jetpack, that is activities of social, activity log, backup, search, and everything is there. So these are the plugins where you actually get all the free plugins over here. But then as we are using a free plan, we can't install plugins. But yeah, if you can upgrade to it, if you definitely have a great plugin as well. So you can actually launch your site over here. Just clicking onto here. And you can see, my site is live. So you can view your site over here and supercharge your website with a custom address that matches your blog, brand, or business. So you can get your domain over here as well. And yeah, you are done. So you can own a domain, build a site, list your top 5 favorite fruits of your, this is just like we have Reddit posts. These are actually the daily writing prompt over here. You can even customize your domain, drive traffic to your site, and share your site. So here also, after everything, you can still manage emails, change theme, explore plugins, edit site, and it is an all-in-all one package. So let's move on. So each time you create a page, just add a title and write your comment using the block editor. Want to add an image, you can click onto that plus button over there and you can do it. So let's just move on to the pages over there, and I've forgotten to show you something. So we can just click and change the view over here. It also provides a responsiveness like the desktop, tablet, mobile, or showing template or anything like that. And still again you can click, and if you click on this, you can actually correct your spelling and grammar. You can simplify it, summarize it, expand it, and make it shorter. So you will find your own ChatGPT over here as well, because it is also using an AI model. You can change the tone. You can basically translate it to any language. So this is all about WordPress.com. Now basically, if you ever want to grow beyond the basics, you can upgrade later to get more design control, install plugins, or connect a custom domain. And there you have it. You just built and launched your first website using WordPress. And you didn't spend a rupee, dollar, or an euro. So whether it's your personal blog or a resume site or a portfolio or your passion project, you have just taken the first big step towards your digital presence. So let's move on to the next part of the video. Hello, welcome to this chapter of WordPress with AI. So the actual need for this chapter was leveraging AI in WordPress. So we are leveraging AI in WordPress through Hostinger.ai. So you need to have a premium plan for Hostinger.ai. So I'll let you know all the plans and their pricing details. So this is basically the plans available in Hostinger.ai. So the first one is a single, that is 89 rupees per month. So here you can build only one website and manage hosting for the WordPress, 10 GB SSD storage and Hostinger website builder, free domain that is not here. And you can have a premium plan where you can get a Hostinger website builder and a free domain. And then you can even have a business that is 249 rupees per month plus 3 months free. And basically it will be doubled. You can make 50 websites and you can have free automatic website migration. And then the last one is Cloud Startup for 600 per month. And you can have 100 websites over here. So let's now move on to the actual content. So let's now move on to the website section. After getting a paid plan over here, let's move on to the website section and you can click on add website. And in no seconds, you will see WordPress over here. So this is the plugin or the extension I was talking about. And if you go to WordPress and then install it and do it and create a website, this is actually WordPress with AI. But for your better understanding, I'll do it with Hostinger Website Builder. So here is the Hostinger.ai. So let AI create a website for you. As this chapter was particularly focused on AI, so I have chosen this. So let's give a brand name. So the brand name be Flowers for All, and you can describe it as we are pro flower sellers for all occasions, from paying tribute to making someone feel good. We are a team of 30 expert people, young and enthusiastic, and trying to reach out to maximum. Then you can even more say about the product, like less price but no compromise on quality and smell of flowers. And then you can see add online store to my site and then click on create a website. And in no time, it will just take like few seconds of your whole time to actually make a damn great website for you. It will create various of the fonts, creating designs, then it will be adjusting the alignments, and it will be creating in a mobile view. And basically you can see what a great one. So first initially trying to say create again. If you don't like this, you can just click on to create again. Then you can see the version history. Then this is a desktop version actually. You can see it in mobile as well. Then how it will look on the mobile. As is a desktop, I prefer this. You can see the header, home, shop, about and blog. Then you can just scroll it down. You can see flower arrangements, tribute flowers, gift bouquets, special occasions. You can have the various types. You can even have not given all these pictures, but yeah, you can actually see this about flowers and all, our passion for flowers, customer review. So this is very important now. You even when we want to buy something new, we always go for this customer feedback. But then you have this footer section and where you can actually enter your email address and submit your request now. You can contact over here and so on. So moving away to the right side, continue to set up your store, add products, connect payment methods, customize website to your liking. Then you can even go for this color palette. See, this one is going. So basically, so this is nice. And if you click on continue, it will be giving you the permission to actually set everything. For example, AI writer, engaging and simple. Okay, it is showing that you should be. So create a tagline that makes it sound engaging and fresh like flowers. And you can click on create text. And this is what upgrade to the business plan to use this feature. So you have to upgrade now and actually have to create a plan. So I'll click on cancel, and in this way you can actually try to do this. Now you can actually download this, or you can actually go here and make it invisible as well if you don't want. Like I'll go and make this hide. Then you can change the name of the flowers over here. You can basically edit every section you want. And in no time, you have created a damn great website. And that's it. With Stinger AI's plugin, you can streamline content creation, optimize SEO, and create real-time assistance all within your WordPress dashboard. So it's like having a team of experts at your fingertips. So guys, congratulations on completing the Learn WordPress course. You have gone from understanding the basics of WordPress to building your first site with confidence. So from setting up themes and plugins to customizing pages and posts, you have done it all. So through real-time demos, you have learned to bring ideas to life, and with AI integration, you are now ready to take your WordPress skills to the next level, faster, smarter, and more creatively. Keep exploring, keep building. The web is yours to shape. Thank you for watching.
Staying ahead in your career requires continuous learning and upskilling. Whether you're a student aiming to learn today's top skills or a working professional looking to advance your career, we've got you covered. Explore our impressive catalog of certification programs in cutting-edge domains, including data science, cloud computing, cybersecurity, AI, machine learning, or digital marketing. Designed in collaboration with leading universities and top corporations, and delivered by industry experts, choose any of our programs and set yourself on the path to career success. Click the link in the description to know more.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.